Hi everybody, this is Tina from Rehatch Designs, and I have a flip through with you, something that I just completed on my channel, and I thought since I just finished it and put a video out yesterday, I thought I'd hurry up and do the flip through so y'all could see the finished product. And I will link or I'll just put my playlist attached to this video. There's just two videos showing how I did it. That way, if you're interested in, how I put it together, it's there. The papers in this are from Artzology, okay, Artzology. And the scrapbook paper is from, it is a paper pad, and it's called Old World Winter. So anyway, that is mainly what I used. And then I have a few little digitals, extras, not a lot, from My Porch Prints and the graphics fairy in here. And then, but the most of them are from Artzology, and then I have the scrapbook paper. So anyway, so let's get right to it. I call this my paper bag, file folder, journal, whatever. It's got a lot going on in it, so I really don't know how else to label it. But anyway, I'll just show you what's in it. The way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to take everything out quickly, and that way you can see everything that's in it. But first I want to show you how it looks. It's a bag, a shopping bag, I guess you would call it. I don't know. Just a brown bag with handles, okay? And you've got all this stuff in the front and the back. And it is loaded with things, okay? So that is it. And in the inside, you've got a file folder. Let me pull this out. That way you can see it. And this file folder, it's a legal size file folder, and it is just loaded with things on both sides, lots of pockets, okay? It doesn't open up, but in the middle of it, it's got tags and some goodie bags and things like that. Originally, I was going to put the actual journal in there, but I ended up with so much stuff, it worked out really well to have the inside of this to put all the extra stuff in there. And then I also made a journal that fits inside the bag. So all of that comes inside this bag. And I'm going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to just put a pile off to the side and not try and put things back in so it goes quicker. Okay, so I don't really know what the front or the back is. I guess this is the front. There's this piece of sari silk up here, and this is more like a kit. This is made for a person that wants a head start. The journal's kind of finished for them, and then they get all this ephemera that they can add into it as they see fit to, add it in or not add it in, or save it for next year or whatever. And so everything is meant for you to use. Okay, so this sari silk ribbon is up here, and then you've got all these tags, and on the back you've got this other little material that it's meant to take off and you can use. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you. That way you can see what the bag looks like underneath, because it's quite decorated, but the thing is that you can't really tell. So you've got all these little tags. There's a little envelope. You've got all the, and this is really meant for you to add on to tags or do another little envelope. Got that. I'm just going to go ahead and show you and not even really talk about it. And I put pockets and things that are cut out in here. I put some in the journal, but I also added the little pockets and things that came with the Artzology kit so that you could decide where you wanted to put your own things, okay? Here's another little envelope. This is just a little card. There you go. And they're all inked around, ready to go. See, this is just a little corner pocket. You can just put that wherever you want it. This is just a little envelope. There's a lot of offcuts of paper made into journaling cards that are copy dyed on the back. Here's some tickets. Here's some more journaling. And these I did just for you to be able to decorate. You can decide what you want to do with them. Back them with more if you want to do anything with that. That way you get to do what you want to do. This little file folder. Okay, so this is what the bag looks like when you take everything out on that side, which I think it's just really adorable. This is all vintage lace. Well, not all of it. This little strip right here is not. But all of the rest of it is vintage lace and vintage buttons. And I wanted it to be a shabby kind of look without it being pink. Because I think I already did a pinky one, although I love the pink shabby look. But I wanted it to be kind of a shabby Christmassy look. And it has different papers on there. And these are all pockets, and that's where everything was loaded. So let's do the other side. The other side's the same thing. We've got all this stuff over here. I'm going to move this over because this pile is going to get really big. It's going to take me forever to put it all back in. If you decide to get it, everything's not going to be in the same place because there's no way you'd remember. Okay, so I'm just going to start unloading these things so you can see what they are. This is just some music paper, just an envelope, more tickets. So most of the work has been done on these. You know, they're cut out. They're ready to go. There's a lot in the journal, but I just did it for you to add to the journal so that you can just put stuff in there. And then, you know, there's, like I said, there's lots of little tags that are made in there. I think this could make a great booklet. I think that's from My Porch Prints. And I'm not pointing out everything just because okay, see there's another little pocket, another file folder. And in this right here, I think this envelope came from the Graphics Fairy. There is a whole set of numbers so that if you want to use this as a December daily, you can do that, okay? I think these are from My Porch Prints, and then that's from the Graphics Fairy. So you get that with it. And then here's the other side of the bag and what it looks like. And it's got this pretty white poinsettia and vintage lace up here. And then all the eyelash trim. And then this is kind of in a shape of a heart. So that is what the bag looks like, completely empty. So, and the bag doesn't open up flat on the bottom. It's kind of in a V shape. And that's so that when you put the things in there, it sticks up out of the top. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. And then we're going to go to the other, well, I guess I'll put this over here because I'm going to run out of room. Okay, so this is the file folder. And we made this out of a legal file folder and basically folded it in half and put all of these pockets on it. And I'm going to do the same thing there. There really isn't a front and a back on this, so it's just whatever how you want to do it. So it has all kinds of stuff in it too. Honestly, guys, there's enough to do easily do two journals. And there we go. So that's there's the pocket in there. This is another pocket. Another pocket. You've got all of these. There you go. And this is an envelope. Okay. And that's what it looks like on this side of the file folder. Okay. And this is all in the middle. This stuff you see right here is all stuffed in the middle. So this is what it looks like on the one side. It's got your vintage lace and button, some other lace, eyelash trim, vintage lace, and another poinsettia. So now I'm going to do the other side. I've got this cute little bingo card, another file folder. And I printed most of this out on cardstock. Some of it is on parchment paper. And if you want to back it again and make it thicker, you can, or you can just use it the way it is. So that's just another. And this is just a little envelope that I made out of music paper and whatever. Okay, so this is the other side of that pocket, and it's got the trim and all this other stuff on there, and the pretty poinsettia and the eyelash trim. Okay, so that's how that looks. And, you know, it's pretty empty, I think. You can, you know. And then the inside. The inside has a lot of large tags that are done ready for you to decorate. This one has music paper that's been put on there with a stain. This is just an offcut that has that's coffee dyed and made into a tag. And that I did that so mainly you could go ahead and decorate those. And then I've got this one that has the plaid. You can decorate that up. On the other side, there are some more tags. And that has the coffee dyed paper on it. I did the tags that were from the offcuts only with the coffee dyed paper. So if you wanted to just use it like that and then add to it, you could. Here's another one. And then these are, this is just extra paper, and I put this on these large tags that I had. So it's ready for you to decorate, or you could leave them the way they are. Then also in the middle, and this is why I ended up not putting the journal in the middle, is I have these bags, and they are full of things, okay? So this is what our file folder looks like, and I'll put that to the side. And first, let me open the big bag. Okay, this has just some offcut papers that you may want to use to put pockets, belly bands, whatever you want to put in there. And there's all of those. I'll just put that in here. I think I had them originally all in here. All right, and then there is, I made like a double copy of a lot of these digitals. And this has tags in it, and it has little tickets and banners and all kinds of cool things that if you want to cut out and put in the journal, you can. And this is done, that's all done on parchment paper, and then this is done on cardstock. So this gives you a lot of things to play with in that journal. And like I said, it's really, the way I did it is it's semi-decorated and it's ready for you to go. In addition to that, in this little bag, I have all kinds of things for you to play with. There are some playing cards, a small envelope that is stuck to something, a little small envelope. There are some Rolodex cards in there. Here, let me get that. They're all stuck together. There is some index cards. There's a library card. There's some guest checks. There is a postcard. There is one of those dividers. There are some blank tickets. There's a library pocket and a weekly time card and a glassine envelope. So all of that comes with the kit. So you can decorate those up to put in your journal. Okay. And then let me show you the journal. I mean, this is like the gift that keeps on giving here, because it's just a never-ending. Okay, so here is the journal, and this was done with some of the same scrapbook paper. And on the outside, it's a one signature journal, and it has, let's see, 20, 40, 80 pages in it, front and back. It has vintage lace here, and then another piece of vintage lace. It's got some vintage buttons on the side, and it's tied with sari silk. It has some little poinsettias that are on there, and everything is not really made to be grungy, I would say. It's more shabby. Okay, that's the kind of look I was going for, but not with pink. Just kind of with the traditional Christmas letter colors, with a kind of Victorian flair. That's what I had in my head. Anyway, this is tied. This is sari silk, and it is attached to the journal, and it just unties. Okay, and this picture was put on there and this is decoupaged on the outside, so it is, you know, fairly safe. And then you've got some vintage music paper and some gauze under there and some eyelash trim. Okay, so anyway, the cover, it's 2 pieces of cardstock sewn, and there is material in Tyvek in here, so it's sturdy. It's not going to fall apart. You can load it up. This is a pocket in front. I didn't put anything in it, but you can certainly put whatever you want in it. It's just a little pocket, so you can put a journaling card or anything you want, or leave it blank. This journal, I did not, like I say, decorate a lot of it, but I did put a few pockets and things in, just to kind of show the person that gets it what they can do. And so it's ready to go. Okay, so I'm just going to flip through it, and you can see what's in it. Pocket. Anyway, this was lots of fun to make. And I thought the colors in this kit really went very, very well with the papers. So, and this is a long, a long pocket for a tag. Another pocket. And these are short little offcuts, and they have coffee dyed paper on the back. You can just leave them plain and write on this, or add things to it. Whatever it is you want to do. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to set it up for someone so that they could, you know, obviously make it their own and add things to it. Another pocket there. It's coffee dyed. This is on an envelope there, guys, and it's just put in there. Okay, and I didn't decorate those because I just kind of felt like if you want to make it your own, this allows you to do that. So I'm going to have to put more tape on that. This is very old vintage music paper, but it looks like it cracked there. I did put washi tape on it, but it looks like it needs some right there. I'll have to go back and do that. And another pocket. There's a lot to this little journal. It's kind of got a lot of pages in it, a lot of different papers. that's it. I didn't put a pocket on the back because I thought whoever gets it, they can decide what they want to put back there. I just did the one in the front. And that is it, guys. That's the journal. And the whole thing will be listed in my Etsy shop. When you see this, it will be listed. So, and I just usually put one picture when I do a flip through, because I figured you can look at the flip through to see what's in it. And I will be putting a few more Christmas journals in my Etsy shop, and hopefully have them all out there in a few days, and that way people can get them in time, you know, if they want to use them for a Christmas journal. And you know, that way we can get them out right away. And people that get these, I will try and get them out really quick so that they get them by the 1st of December if they're going to use it for a December daily. But anyway, guys, this to me would be a great gift for somebody that is just starting out journaling, because it gives you almost everything you need. So I hope you enjoyed that. And like I said, I'm going to put my 2 videos out there and add it to this playlist, because it was a fun project. And next week we're going to be doing something like this, not exactly the same. And I was going to use more paper bags on this, but I decided not to. But I will in the next one that I do. It'll have a lot of bags in it. So stay tuned for that. And also, guys, please subscribe and comment, and that enters you into my giveaways. I'm very close to 1,400 subscribers, and when I hit that, I give away things to 3 people. So it allows, you know, it allows me, you're entered basically when you comment on a video, so that gets you in the drawing. So if you comment, then you'll be entered. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope you were inspired. And like I said, I'll put those videos with this so you can see how we did this. All right, take care. You have a great day.